you have any issue at any time that needs to be addressed,
And out here getting loose, guys going through some drills. We're almost at game time, folks. It's time for the NBA. Live on 2K Sports. Kevin Hart, and how about the play of some of the rookies around the league so far? Here is the rookie race as all these first-year players have made big splashes in the league and certainly have bright futures ahead of them. There have been times where he's shown his potential. As of now, he isn't in the conversation for the award.
And time has probably run out for him to put any kind of a serious charge up that list.
Well, there's no doubt about that. And he may move up a spot or two, but he will not crack the top 10. He's had a little trouble, I think, with the physicality of NBA basketball.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Barnes and Poeltl make up the inside pair. Then it's Brandon Ingram. Then it's Grady Dick. And it's Shed in at the point. And for the Bulls, Buzelis out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's Vucevic. And it's MP in at the 2 spot. With the All-Star game behind us, Greg, what's the focus now for teams that find themselves far outside of the playoff picture?
It depends on the team, Kevin, but in my opinion, it's all about competing and building a foundation for next season. Use the time you have to consistently improve.
To the inside. And Poeltl gets it to go on the assist from Ingram.
I'm not sure which was better, Poeltl's screen or his finish, but either way, nice execution in the roll.
Here's Giddey. His 3-pointers off the mark. And Barnes has got the ball here for Toronto. Last time they met was in Toronto.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Well, the kind of low-energy effort they played with all night will make a coach absolutely crazy. You can't win if you don't play quality defense.
Pass to Giddey. Ball, a screen on Ingram. Here's Giddey. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. On the top of the Rookie of the Year watch list, we see MP's name. He has really been impressive.
And before he stepped on an NBA floor, expectations were already high. So to see him actually deliver, it's exactly what his team was hoping he could add to the franchise.
And here's Barnes for 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
This is a huge part of Scotty Barnes' development. Can he knock down the long ball?
Chicago's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Pass to Giddey. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Giddey's got his second bucket tonight.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's MP. Here he goes. The kick out to Ball. And the 3-ball is good.
And Ball. Such a high IQ player. Superb at knowing when to take that triple.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. And here's Barnes for 3. Barnes with another miss. Bulls leading by 4. Hey, Doris, how has Scotty Barnes advanced his game since being named Rookie of the Year back in 2022?
Well, all the physical skills are there for him. Tremendous athlete, cross-positional defensively. I think what happens for young players is they start to read the progressions of the game more quickly. Now you can put the ball in his hands, let him be a decision maker. This guy is a stat stuffer.
And what a year it's been for MP. A clear Rookie of the Year favorite and in the conversation, believe it or not, for MVP.
Just an astonishing debut season for MP. He'd be in historic company if he was able to take home both of those trophies this year.
Ball, the pass to Giddey. Vucevic trying to get open. And Giddey gets it to go. Giddey's got 6.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Down low, here's Dick. And the dunk by Dick.
Scotty Barnes is a well-rounded basketball player. Passing is part of that, guys. Pretty pass there.
The drive.
Oh, man, MP to be young again.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Raptors trail by 7. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Well, a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to talk. Coach had praise for one of the opponents tonight, the versatile Scotty Barnes. He told me Scotty's somebody that can do it all. He can score, pass, rebound, and defend multiple positions. And that's rare for a player his age. So, Kevin, Scotty's still growing as a player.
All right, David, thanks. Buzella sets a screen for MP. Had the space there, but it's offline.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here's Barnes. He's been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. To the paint, here's Pirtle.
Well, Vucevic showing a willingness to work on the defensive end. That's nice.
In the corner, it's MP. They get the rebound. And the basket is good.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
And here is Ingram. Still yet to score. Over Giddey. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
What a move by Ingram, taking the foul, but also hitting the bucket.
Walter, he's checked in for the Raptors. And he's got his first chance at the line here. Here's Peeler. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. MP's got 9 points.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Toronto working the ball around now. Nobody near Barnes. That 3 off the mark.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Here's MP. And Pirtle sends it back.
Very hard to get a shot off over Jakob Pirtle when he's that tight on you. Too much size, too much length.
And it's Ingram missing.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Outside, Ball to the inside. Here's Vucevic, and he banks in the lane.
Well, Nikola Vucevic can score against excellent defense. That is a good finish in close.
Barnes outside. Pass to Shed. Looking for Ingram. He gets it in there. A new 14 for the Raptors. Goes up again. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to go on Buzelis.
How about Scotty Barnes, guys? The 4th pick in his draft class. A guy who proved from the outset he was going to be reliable, efficient, versatile and a two-way player. Pretty impressive stuff.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Zach Collins comes in for Nikola Vucevic. And Smith subbed in for Buzelis. Giddey, no good.
And even though it didn't go down, he did some nice work to get that inside.
And the defense of this Raptors team, Greg, they are built to switch.
And it's no accident with their roster construction. They like having wings that can guard all 5 positions. Makes defending a much easier prospect.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Outside, Ball. MP outside. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one. Raptors trail by 7. Pass to Pirtle. Ingram outside. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Collins up top, covered by Barnes. And here's MP for 3. And the Bulls, another 3.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Barnes outside. Scores for only the 2nd time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
We know Scotty Barnes will embrace the physicality. That score is about concentration.
Here's Giddey, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
White, he's checked in for Chicago. That free throw good from Giddey.
Well, Josh Giddey has proven that he will have some triple-doubles in his career because he can score it, he can board it, and he can certainly find his teammates. Now it's about being consistent and efficient.
Pass to Walter. Here's Abaji. Giddey defending. Toronto needs to get off his shot. Shot clock at 2. Walter can't get it to go. Chicago leading by 11. Giddey the pass to Collins. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Bulls.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of 3-pointers thus far.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
And he gets the bucket.
Barnes really just forcing the D to commit. They chose him, and boy, did he make them pay.
Right the pass to Collins. Now here's Herter. An easy 2 points on the layup. And the Bulls lead by 12.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Boucher with a screen on Smith. Great open look there. Barnes has got it back down to within single digits for the Raptors.
Yeah, this is a shot Scotty Barnes continues to work on, connecting from deep right there.
Collins kicks to MP. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Bealer's got 18 points in the game.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
Pass to Boucher. Dick with it. White's there. Boucher controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, that's about positioning and length and athleticism. Boucher doing the job on the offensive rebounding end.
Outside Collins. And here's White. Smith outside. Pass to MP. Another 3 for Chicago.
Well, the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Here's Walter, covered by MP. A crossover. Walter. Here's Barnes. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. The Bulls leading by 13. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Peeler passes to Collins. White with it. To the middle. Here's Smith. And Smith with the stuff.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we'll be right back after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a comfortable margin for the Bulls here, guys.
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. They've got Dick. He's out there with Walter. And it's Mobo in at the 4 slot. And so MP will bring it up for Chicago. Next game, they'll take on the Pacers in Indianapolis at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last game against Los Angeles was a man on a mission. He ended up with 62 points and did his job on defense with an impressive number of steals. He really worked hard in that game and put up some big numbers as a result. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
As to Vucevic. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Now Ball. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. Vucevic with the bucket.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Raptors trail by 16. Now Boucher. Here's Abaji. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Peeler passes the ball. Here's Vucevic. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And eventually every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellow. And sometimes that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully by that point it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
Pass to Dick. And stolen by MP. Jumps up. And MP throws it down hard.
And MP put his youth to work there. Gets the ball and outruns everyone down the floor.
So the Bulls, their last game, a win against the Clippers.
Yeah, in that game, I thought they took advantage of some sloppy play, but give them credit. They turned mistakes into points.
Well, you have to capitalize when your opponent has miscues, and give this team some credit. Every time that opponent turned it over, they capitalized.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Vucevic dishes to MP. And it goes down 2 points. MP's got 27 points.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Pass to Dick. Out to the wing. Mobo can't hit. Bulls leading by 20. Left side, ball. Now Vucevic. Boucher defending. And here's Herter outside. Toronto grabs the miss. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
You've got to stand in and deliver from the free throw line, even in a tough environment, and they failed to do so.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Down low, intercepted. And here's the fast break. Paul leads the way. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
It's going to be on Jacoby Walter.
You just can't allow ball to get comfortable when he's penetrating inside. He does a great job of using his size and those hesitation moves to draw fouls.
Chicago making a switch here. Giddey's checked in. The Raptors also with a sub. Wasson's checked in. Pass to Abaji. Fires from deep. Drills it from outside. Abaji's got 6 in the quarter.
That's his second bucket from range this quarter after hitting none in the first.
Ball with it. He's got 5. Kicks it out to MP. Offline with his 3.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
Pass to Wasson. Six on the shot clock. Now here's Boucher. Vucevic defending. Boucher's shot is off.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Giddey with it. Here's the floater. Can't get it to go. He's made 4 and just missed his 4th. Wasson against MP. Here's Walter. No scoring in this one. Wasson staying the D. It's tipped.
Making good use of his length. Buzell is able to track down the block that time.
Chicago making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Pirtle, he's checked in for Toronto. Ingram comes in for Walter. Jones, the pass to Vucevic. Pass to Giddey. Drives to the hoop. The shot's good. Giddey's got 11.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Now here is Pirtle. Jones against Ingram. Shoots the 3. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Giddey. Kicks it out to MP. Tries again. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
How about MP using that up fake to draw the contact, earns his way to the free throw line.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
And both free throws good for MP.
And a great job from the line this quarter. They've gotten their percentage way up there.
Ingram against Giddey. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Nice defense from Giddey.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Back to MP. That's good. And so Giddey with the assist. Peeler's got 32 points.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
There's the drive. What about that dunk?
That was special. My goodness.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
Ingram outside. Pass to Shed. MP against Lawson. Inside. Here's Barnes. And that time, also a missed shot. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
So, timeout called here. The first for Toronto.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Buzelis. Dix checked in for Toronto. Ingram against Giddey. Hurdle. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Doris, what this team likes about Jakob Poeltl, the combination of 7-foot size and great skill.
You know what, Kevin, to me, this young man has a nuanced understanding of the game. He sees the floor, so that means at his size, he can make on-time and on-target passes. He's a very capable rebounder and defender. There's just a lot to like about his game.
MP sets the screen for Giddey. That's his 6th field goal today. That makes him now 6 for 11.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Barnes outside. Hurdle with a screen on Smith. 5 on the clock. Barnes passes to Dick. Good, and it's Barnes. Picking up the assist. Barnes has got his 3rd assist on the night.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Smith sets the pick for MP. From down in the low post, it goes. MP's got 38 points.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Raptors are rebuilding with purpose. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, "We're doing a good job at the start of this process, selecting the right people that care and are very committed to each other. That's a good baseline to build on." Kevin, slowly, the pieces are falling into place.
David, you're so right. He is great at developing those young players. But 3, Giddey, no good. Toronto's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Barnes looking around. Pass to Ingram. Now Dick. Here's the 3. Collins grabs the miss. MP with it. He's picked up by Dick. Deflects the pass. Here's Shed. In off the glass.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Now here's Jones. Still scoreless. And here is Giddey. The three from MP. Hits it from three-point range.
This guy has been unstoppable. It has not mattered at all what the defense throws at him. He's had an answer.
Giddey against Ingram. And the call. On the shot, it sends him to the line. It goes on Josh Giddey.
You can't do this against Ingram. He's good at seeking out contact and finding ways to get to the line.
Some changes for Chicago. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Josh Giddey. And it's Kobe White in for Trey Jones. Now Smith. He averages about 5 points a game. MP outside. Smith sets the pick for White. And a miss there on the triple.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Knocked loose and stolen by MP. And here they go. And finished off by Collins.
Oh, MP getting the basketball exactly where it needs. To go when it needs to be there.
56 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Barnes against Smith. Pass to Dick. 5 to shoot. Off target from outside.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
MP outside. Smith the pass to Collins. And here's Huerter. With the teardrop, and that one drops for him.
And that's what you want to see. Good, fundamental, sound basketball with the bounce pass.
And it's Barnes with the ball for Toronto. Dick sets a screen for Barnes. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Barnes has got 11 points. Up in time. And that one is off. MP has been leading the charge for the Bulls. This has been a remarkable game for him offensively. Anytime you get over the 40-point mark, it's been a special, special day. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Poor communication right now. They've been out of sync offensively, and you can feel the frustration building.
Man, they've been taking some wacky shots out there, looking like Ernie out there.
Hey, easy. I got a J. And
with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
They've got Vucevic. Lonzo Ball out there with MP. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Booz Ellis in at the fourth. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Ball with it. Pass to Giddey. There's the three. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. Here's Shed. He's covered by Ball. Dick with it. Here's Pirtle. Barnes passes to Ingram. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Looking to get it going. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Here's Giddey. He's got 13. Here's Peeler. No good off the front iron.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Here's Ball. And the Bulls with another miss.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost. Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Buzelis, no one around him. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Ingram outside. High arcing shot. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got 14 rebounds tonight. Going at it.
Wow, another empty possession out of the gates. 0 for 4 in this half. Brutal.
How about the strength on display there by Ball? Not the biggest guy out there, but he wills these shots in despite the physical contact.
Raptors have gone 0 for 4 from the field in the second half. Yet to find the mark. Now here is Pirtle. He's got 8. A 3 ball. And the Raptors miss again.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And here's a look at some numbers for MP.
The most positive thing about his last 10 games, the work on defense. His mindset has become very aggressive. The steals are up, and he's becoming a big factor on the defensive end.
And both free throws good for MP.
And the big question for MP is going to be work ethic. Because if he can put in the sweat, there's no reason he can't be a star in this league.
Toronto working the ball around now. Screen by Pirtle. Barnes finds himself wide open and drills it. Barnes has got 13.
Well, you can see how dominant Scotty Barnes is capable of being. This guy is so aggressive right now.
Outside, Ball. Fades and shoots. And it's Vucevic missing.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
When you think about Scotty Barnes, Doris, it's amazing how good he already is.
Kev, it's remarkable that he can affect almost every aspect of the game. At a high level, meaning he can guard the opponent's best player, but he can also fill up the box score on the offensive end. Points, assists, rebounds, he can do it all.
Ingram outside. Jacks up a 3. Poked away.
Sometimes you just have an off day, and this is one of those games for him.
And MP throws it down.
Oh, to have young legs. MP gets off his feet in a hurry for that finish.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done so such a good job building the lead.
Barnes up top. 13 points in the game. Pass to Ingram. Low block shot. And again, Toronto no up.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
And here is Giddey. He's got 13. And the Bulls jack on 2 more.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Pirtle kicks to Ingram. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Ingram's got 10 points in the game.
And not his quarter, scoring-wise. Just 1 of 7 from the field.
Now Ball. He's got 8. Here's Shed. Here's Dick. A three-pointer, no good.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul. Trey Jones is checked in for Chicago.
Number 30.
Toronto's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Here's Shed. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Pirtle with a screen on Jones. Shot clock at 6. And again, no good by Toronto.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
Barnes outside. And here's Ingram from the arc. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes.
3.
Barnes has got 4 assists in the game. Giddey with it. 17 points in the game. Here's Vucevic. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Ingram. Pirtle sets the pick for Ingram. And the 3 off target. The Bulls have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since
How about that finish by Buzelis, the rookie, getting it done.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Back to Ingram. Fires from the corner, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Ingram's got 15 points. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Pass to Vucevic. Shoots over Pirtle, and it's Vucevic missing. The Raptors shooting an ugly 27% since halftime. Dick can't get it to go.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point. In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since.
Ingram outside. Out left to the wing. Here's Pirtle. Chicago grabs the miss. Now here's Giddey. He's got 17. MP looking around. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Vucevic. And again, Chicago. No good.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Pass to Shed. Barnes outside. from downtown. And it's Chicago with the rebound. MP's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
First personal
Here's a look at what's coming up for Toronto. On Sunday, they'll go up against the Magic in Orlando.
And for the matchup with the Jazz, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Zach Collins checked in for Vucevic. Jalen Smith comes in for Buzelis. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Josh Giddey. And it's White in for Trey Jones.
personal foul.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
MP against Lawson. Pass to Huerter. Now White fires the 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. White's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
An assertive offensive player. White knows he has the green light to rise and fire.
Boucher with a screen on Smith. The drive by Barnes. Lawson has the open look. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barnes has got 5 assists tonight.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And White kicks to MP. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Barnes outside. There's 1:40 left to play in the third. Makes it off the glass. Barnes has got 15 points.
And a guy who has quickly adapted to playing NBA offense, Barnes, he can be a producer.
And here's White. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Here's Abaji. He's defended by Huerter.
Kevin Huerter.
And this gives us a moment now to show you the rookies. The highest shooting percentage over the past 10 games. MP is number 1.
For Toronto.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Chicago.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
They've also made a concerted effort to get the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that painted area tonight.
Collins passes to White. No good again that time. The Raptors shooting poorly, just 35% so far. Here's Walter. White covering. Back to Boucher. Here's Walter. From outside, off the mark. And so, MV will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Down low. It's stolen. Lawson right side. 7-second difference. Shot in game clock. And the rejection by Smith.
Boy, nice job by Smith. Gets a piece of the ball without committing the foul.
Well, Chicago's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. MP, that's for 2. And again, Chicago, no good. Fires from way outside. That one doesn't go. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a major 39-point lead here at the end of the quarter. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. Right back after this break. Let's take a listen to a recent huddle from Coach Billy Donovan.
We've done a great job job moving the ball. Let's keep the ball moving, extra pass, attack, pass, and play, okay?
Billy Donovan joined the action. Switch here. MV's checked in. Some changes for Toronto. .135 left to play here in the fourth. Barnes against Smith. Pass to Dick. Takes the three. They get it again. Hurdle. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Chicago.
Free throws were a big factor in this one.
You know, it's always great to get a lot of shots at the line, but the key, they were able to convert tonight. You start making free throws, and it can get you the win.
And reaching an impressive milestone on the year, this will be win number 60. And guys, they have played so well this season, I think pretty much any given night, they've come in with that swagger and attitude, and they've really backed it up.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
Boy, his activity really stood out to me on the defensive end. He harassed ball handlers, came up with steals in transition. You had the feeling guys were looking over their shoulder, worried he was going to pick their pocket.
So for Toronto right now, Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair.
Brandon Ingram.
Then there's Dick. Then it's Ingram. And it's Shed in at the point guard. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Outside Cowan. Pass to Herter. Kicks it out to MP. And Pirtle pulls it down. Here's Shed. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far.
That's what I'm talking about. Wins pay the bills, baby.
Wow.